Hey, everybody. Dr. Jones here. Hopefully, all is having a wonderful day. I must tell you that it's been wonderful. I mentioned on my last YouTube channel that I was coming back and I was going to do another segment on the narcissist because there is so much that can be said about this population that you'll be surprised how many people are connected to a narcissist. I'm trying to tell you. You probably be surprised that so many women and men alike, they have narcissists. Now, narcissists are people, basically, narcissists are very, very controlling, as I said on my last channel. They're very, very controlling. And guess what? It is all about wrapping you up into their little Hubbard and getting control over you. That's basically what narcissists do. They want to tie you up in a knot so that you cannot move, and it makes it about them. And guess what? I call this segment on today, I call it the Clever Narcissist. And I tell you why. I tell you why, because when you think about what a narcissist can do and what they can do to you in terms of controlling you, it's out of control. But you know what? You got to understand something that they planned how they would come at you. They planned the way that they would get you. They planned these things. You think that they just walked in there and just said, hey, you're beautiful and stuff. They'll do that. They will come to you and they'll tell you how beautiful you are, how good you look, and everything about you. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, they are coming to capture you and everything about you so that anything that you come off with, they will try to hold you. They will try to make it seem like you are the problem and not them. You have to understand that they're very, very tactful in the way that they get their victims. And you see, that's why I've seen it on many groups and many women, men alike, that when they get involved with a narcissist, they like go like haywire. They want to get away from them really, really quick. So you can understand that they are very, very clever. They're very smart. And a lot of them may be a little smarter than you in some areas of your life, like emotions, so to speak. If your emotions are not together, if your emotions are not stable, you can better believe that a narcissist can come and he can attack you. And he will do it in such a way that's so suave that if you're not careful, then he will have you in the crux of his arms. He will have you. But it's about control, people. The big thing is about control. And you know what? When you get away from them, you should learn. You should learn that nobody should have your undivided attacking like that or coming at you like that. Never. Nobody, not a man or woman should have that kind of control over anybody. The only one that should have control is Jesus. That's the only one. Thank you, Lord. And let me just tell you, but these narcissists, they're really clever, y'all. They know how to strategize. They're very good at it. They're very, very good at strategizing. And once they get to know you, when they get to know you and how you maneuver, how you operate, and the ways that you do things, they study you. So when they're studying you, they're just setting you up. They're just sizing you up for the big kill. And when they get the big kill that they want you, guess what? You're in. And a lot of times, I hear that, it's just hard to break away. And it is. It's very, very hard to break away from them when they got their claws into you. But you know what? It doesn't have to be. There does not have to be that their claws flaws stay in you, you can escape. And you should. And you should make your exit plan simple. Make your exit plan because you're dealing with a clever narcissist. And in every way, they're going to try to woo you to stay. They'll be nice to you. And then next thing you know, they're back to normal again. They're back to what they do. It's controlling you. So you know what? Think about it. Think about the controlling narcissist because they are. But you just think about how clever they are and how they are only after how they could get control over you. Yeah, it's just that simple. Getting the control. So, you know a narcissist? Get the help. Get the help that you need to be able to move it along. Move it along. Because you got lots of people, women the most. They stay with them. They stay. They stay and the narcissist will go off. They'll go off and they'll do things just to tick you off, just to see what you're gonna do. And if you're a weak lady, if you're weak and you don't do nothing about it, they got you. They got you. But if you're gonna sit around and you're gonna let them do this to you, then it's obvious that you need some kind of help. Because you know what? You have to get your own independence when you're dealing with a clever narcissist. But you got to know and get a plan in place. Plan. Plan when you're dealing with a narcissist. You don't tell people what you're doing. You don't tell everything you know. You plan this thing just like they plan in you. You plan it too. So I wanted to let you know on today, just give you a little bit. I'll probably come back again with another segment about something else with the narcissist. But, I was thinking, and I said, well, I need to do this YouTube again. And, it just came across my mind, the clever narcissists, because they're clever. They're very, very smart people. They're very, very smart, very, very educated, and go to school, and got degrees. And you wonder sometime when you get a control freak, you get a control freak at the job, sometimes they got them narcissistic tendencies. Yeah, people got them. They got the narcissistic tendencies, but when you're full-blown narcissist, I tell you, they're just very clever. They're smart. I'm going to tell you, they're smart people. So watch out for them, okay? You watch out. And if you need some help, get some help, okay? Please get some help from the narcissist, period, okay? Because when you finish dealing with them, if you're smart, you ain't going to want to deal with nobody else too much because they done took so much out of you. But you want life, life goes on and we want to be happy. But I'm going to tell you something. You better know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with a narcissist, okay? So this is just a little help just to let you know the clever narcissist because they're very, very clever. So with this said, this is Dr. La-Renda Jones here on another YouTube channel with the clever narcissist, okay? Get the help that you need. You take care. You have a blessed, you have a peaceful, and you have a safe remaining of the weekend. Bye-bye.